Every product has a core function, like for instance with AirPods, the main design is for you to listen to music and to take calls on them. That goes without saying. But if you're willing to spend a little bit of time going through some settings menus, you can take advantage of some lesser known features and abilities. I'm Cam Bunton from Pocket-lint, and in this video I'm going to show you some of my favourite AirPods tips and tricks and features. Most of them will work with any AirPods Pro, Pro Max and regular AirPods too. There might be one or two tips that don't work on every model, but if you have any version of AirPods or even some Beats headphones, you might find that most of these work for you. So let's dive in. First up is getting Siri to announce your notifications. So with this tip, you can get Siri to announce whenever you have a notification right into your ears when you have your AirPods connected. To activate it, go to Settings and then Notifications, and now scroll down until you see Announce Notifications under the Siri section. Toggle it on, and now also toggle on the headphones option, and any headphones with support for the feature will be able to announce when you have a notification. To fine-tune the experience, you then scroll down the list of apps and choose the ones that you want to enable the feature for. When notifications from these apps then come through and they support notification replies, you can also dictate a reply which Siri will then read back to you. Or if you toggle on the reply without confirmation feature, it won't. Next up is announcing calls. So on a similar note, if your phone is in your bag or pocket, you might want to know who's calling you before you answer it and without having to get your phone out. You can get Siri to announce your calls, thankfully. Just go to Settings, Phone, Announce Calls, and then choose Headphones Only. Next is renaming your AirPods. If you have a few different pairs of AirPods or have a family where everyone has them, it can be handy to give them all different names. By default, when you pair them to an iPhone, it usually gives them your name followed by the name of the product, but you can change that. Open Settings and go to Bluetooth and make sure your AirPods are connected. Tap on the little I next to the name of your AirPods, select the name at the top, and on the next screen you can change the name to whatever you like. Our next tip is using Spatial audio. So if you have an Apple Music account and 3rd gen AirPods, AirPods Pro or AirPods Max, you can take advantage of Apple Music's Spatial audio mixes. This gives you directional audio for supported video too, so that when you turn your head, it still sounds like the audio is coming from a fixed position. So to enable this feature, open Settings, Bluetooth again, make sure your AirPods are connected and tap on them from the list. Now find Spatial Audio, select it, and on the next screen tap the Spatial Audio tab and hit Done. Then all you need to do to activate it or switch modes is to drop down your control settings, long press on the volume slider, the one that's got your AirPods picture in it, tap the Spatial Audio icon, and then choose between Off, Fixed, and Head Tracked. Next is getting the right fit. So in the same menu as most of the other AirPods tips, you'll see an ear tip fit test. Tap on it and now choose Continue. On the next screen, tap the play icon and it'll play a simple track and use internal mics to detect if the fit is correct. If not, it'll say adjust or try a different ear tip, and it works whether you're using a tip that's too large or one that's too small. If it's good, it'll go green and say good seal. Our next tip is enabling or disabling automatic in-ear detection. So by default, your AirPods will automatically pause and resume music when you remove them and place them in your ears. But if you don't want that feature enabled and find it's too sensitive or not sensitive enough and would rather play everything manually, you can. In the same menu as all the other tips, just toggle the switch next to automatic ear detection. Of course, you can toggle it back on at any time too. Moving on, and this one is fixing your default mic to one earbud. So if you'd rather the microphone being used for your voice calls was just on one of the AirPods, either right or left, you can. Just open the Bluetooth settings again, tap on the little I near your AirPods name, and on the next screen tap microphone, and then choose either the right or the left bud, whichever you prefer. This next one's simple, and it's answering a call. Now I've lost count of the number of times I've gone manually to answer a call because I've forgotten the right action to press on my AirPods, but it's laughable really. But just in case you find this one useful, you can answer a call just by squeezing the touch-sensitive area on the stem of your AirPods Pro or AirPods 3. If you have older AirPods, you just tap on one of the AirPods twice. Next is the battery management tip. This one's not much of a tip per se, but it is a tactic I found essential to managing AirPods battery during long calls. It is purely switching between the earbuds, and it's as easy as it sounds. If you're wearing two buds during a call and you notice the battery is running low, take one of them out and place it in the case to charge for 5 or 10 minutes. Then take it out, put it in your ear, and then do the same for the other one. It won't interrupt your call, and you can keep doing this until the battery levels reach a preferable level. And lastly, for Android fans, connecting AirPods to your Android phone. You might not get all the same benefits as an iPhone user, but you can pair the AirPods manually to an Android phone, just like you would any other pair of Bluetooth earbuds. Simply press and hold the button on the case to put them in pairing mode, and then go to the settings menu in your Android phone, then go to Bluetooth and pair new device and tap on the AirPods in the list. So there you go, just a handful of tips and tricks to make living with your AirPods that bit more convenient and useful. If you found any of these tips useful, please do let me know in the comments down below. If you found any other tips that you particularly find useful, also leave those in the comments. If you did like this video, please do leave a thumbs up, subscribe and tap the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any more. And I'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.